Well, sir, the good news is nirelease na ng DOJ yung metrics ng at least yung 52 cases ng deaths dun sa police anti-drug operations where apparently may lapses dun sa procedure at lapses dun sa sanctions being imposed on erring policemen. Pero ang sabi ng mga human rights lawyers, sir, it's too little too late. Coming almost 6 years into the drug war, going to the last year of the president's term, and not to mention now, ipapasa pa lang ninyo ang mga kaso sa NBI para mag-imbestiga. So parang naghahabol lang tayo.
Well, siguro konting disclaimer lang muna, no? Kasi we started in 2018 actually. We came in middle of 2018. And then we started actually with the review of these cases last year. Actually last year pa we started after the secretary, Secretary Guevara, made an undertaking before the United Nations Human Rights Council last year. For the review will start of as far as these deaths arising from illegal drug operations are concerned. So actually, in fact, we have an initial report which we gave to the president in the latter part of last year. With regard to about over 300 cases also.
And what happened to that?
Well, the report is with the president. It's really up to him kung ano po yung what he wants to do with that.
Sir,
how is that different from
is this 52 a subset of that 300?
Hindi po, kasi yung 300 na yan, this was called, or this was mined, from cases which are actually already filed with our National Prosecution Service. So marami yung mga kaso yan. So iba ho yan. This is different from the 52 as far as we know. When we check, when we cross-check, iba po sila. So
you're saying na dadami pa yung mga kaso na yan? Kasi sa ngayon, sinasabi ng mga critics nyo, it's a lot of sound and fury signifying nothing, no? Do you agree with that?
Well, first of all, like it was earlier pointed out, itong 52 cases, we already referred this to the NBI. And in fact, like I've been saying, a couple of times already, meron nga ho actually mga 2 or 3 rito sa 52 cases na ito. Actually, naimbestigahan na po ng NBI, and these cases are already pending before the proper fiscal's office, and I understand meron na nga hong nasa trial court. Now, also, meron pa hong mga 6,000 yan which we intend to, at least resources and time permitting, we should also intend to undertake a review of. And si PNP chief, well, he already signified yung readiness nila to open these documents to us and to make these documents available to us. So we will be undertaking further review in the next few months.
But sir, I mean, you're now talking about 6,000. You talked about an initial 352 that started in 2018. Now you're talking about 6,000 cases. We're less than a year away from the next elections. I mean, where exactly this is going? I guess a more relevant question that I think people are asking is, did all of this have to come this late? Given that from the very first year, human rights advocates, civil society, the media have been telling the DOJ, among other agencies, we told you so, from the first year.
Well, first of all, again, let me correct how we started in 2020, actually, just for the record. So anyway, whether or not, it's too late in the game, this is work that was given to us. This was work that has been turned over to us, and this is work that we will do. And we will do as professionally as possible, and we'll just see where the evidence goes. Sabi nga ni Secretary Guevara, wherever the evidence leads, And in fact, sabi ko nga, these are yung 52 na refer na yan sa NBI, If we have to do more, if we have to do this as much as we can, like maybe concentrate in the urban areas, cases occurring in the urban areas, in the Visayas, for instance, that's what we'll do. maybe not just really, I guess, for purposes of ensuring that these cases or these killings are actually investigated, and all those who may have been involved dun sa mga kaso na talagang problematic are brought to court. Kami ganun lang no?
Usec, I presume this is being investigated as separate, maybe related cases, but as the evidence and the pattern of irregularities compound, can a case be made that this is in fact systemic and systematic?
Well, whatever conclusions may be drawn, whatever inferences may be made with regard to these cases, whether there's a pattern or what, as far as we're concerned, we look at these cases, well, for purposes of making making the perpetrators or whoever may have been involved in these killings liable in court, no? Sa amin, yun yung mas importante. Now, if other groups or other persons are so minded to make inferences, make conclusions, well, you're all free to do so. Sa amin, nandun yun. Basta kami, ilalabas namin yung mga kaso, ilalabas namin yung resulta ng investigasyon namin, and and that's it. That's the work we will do. We will do our part as far as that is concerned.